Hello everyone, how's it going? So today I'm here to talk about my predictions for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs and who I think is going to make it to the Final Four and eventually win the championship. So let's get into it. So first, let's give a rundown of the 16 teams that are in the playoffs and the first three races of the playoffs. So we've got Kyle Larson, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Shane Van Gisbergen, Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, Josh Berry, Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon, and Alex Bowman. Now, I do think there's a few more obvious outs in the first round. Uh, so we're going to Darlington, Gateway, and Bristol in the first round. Now, I think this first round lines up particularly well for Kyle Larson. I do expect him to move on. He is currently the one seed, that 26-point cushion. But on top of that, I believe Darlington and Bristol are both very good setups for him. I would not be surprised if he goes to Bristol and leads another 450 laps en route to his third straight win. Although I do look for Denny Hamlin to be competitive in that race as well. And Darlington, I think we have a few cars that will be quite competitive. Uh, Larson being one of them, but also William Byron performed quite well in the spring. Denny Hamlin won in the spring. And I would also look for Chase Briscoe, who won the Southern 500 last year, to do quite well. So I think they're all threats to win. So all in all, I think this first round, the 12 that we're going to end up seeing advance are going to be the 5 of Kyle Larson, the 11 of Denny Hamlin, the 12 of Ryan Blaney, the 24 of William Byron, the 19 of Chase Briscoe, the 20 of Christopher Bell, the 9 of Chase Elliott, the 1 of Ross Chastain, the 45 of Tyler Reddick, the 48 of Alex Bowman, the 22 of Joey Logano, and the 23 of Bubba Wallace. So that does mean that the 4 I believe are getting eliminated are the 2 of Austin Cindric, the 21 of Josh Berry, the 3 of Austin Dillon, and the 88 of Shane Van Gisbergen. Now, if SVG can find a way out of the first round, I do believe he's a lock for the round of 8, as I do believe he will likely win the Roval in the round of 12, but he's got to make it to the round of 12 before that is an option. Austin Cindric, I just don't see enough out of him or Josh Berry to make it through these first three races. And same goes for Austin Dillon. I just think they're the weakest three cars in the playoffs. And I don't expect them to be able to move on past the first round. So moving on into the round of 12, we have New Hampshire, Kansas, and the Charlotte Roval. So we have a flat oval, a high speed 1.5 mile high banked oval, and a road course etch in the Roval. Coming out of this round, I do expect the JGR cars to be good in New Hampshire. They've shown quite a bit of speed there in the past, and I expect the Penske guys to probably be strong there as well. Kansas, I am looking for another strong performance out of Larson, but we could also see some strong performances out of his Hendrick teammate William Byron and Chase Elliott. Denny Hamlin could always show up, and I am expecting a lot of speed in the playoffs out of the 12 of Ryan Blaney as well. So all in all, going into the round of 8, I'm looking for the 5 of Kyle Larson, the 20 of Christopher Bell, the 12 of Ryan Blaney, the 24 of William Byron, the 11 of Denny Hamlin, the 19 of Chase Briscoe, the 9 of Chase Elliott, and the 48 of Alex Bowman to make it through. So I am looking at the 22 not repeating their championship last year. I am looking for Bubba Wallace out this round. I don't think Tyler Reddick has enough to make it through the round, and I just don't have enough trust in Trackhouse to get Ross Chastain into the round of 8. So, moving on into the round of 8, we have Las Vegas, Talladega, and Martinsville. So, pretty diverse here as well. We've got the intermediate, the 1.5 mile intermediate, the super speedway, and the short flat oval. So I do expect the Penske cars to be strong here. Of course, we only have Ryan Blaney left in the playoffs at this point, but I also expect Denny Hamlin and Christopher Bell to be quite strong as well. Christopher Bell had probably the best car in Las Vegas last year, just to lose it on a fuel strategy gamble from the 22 team. And then Martinsville, I mean, Ryan Blaney was the class of the field by the end of that race. I expect him to be strong again this year. Talladega is a bit of a wild card, and I wouldn't be surprised if a non playoff car is the winner in that race anyway. But I actually would like to. If you look at the last two races at Talladega, Kyle Larson has two top fives. He's actually been surprisingly strong at Talladega in recent races, and with he just had top 10 in Daytona, so he's actually been fairly good on the super speedways. I wouldn't be surprised if he performs well there, actually, given recent performance. But that being said, my final four is not going to include the 5 team of Kyle Larson. I actually have the 12 of Ryan Blaney, the 24 of William Byron, the 11 of Denny Hamlin, and the 20 of Christopher Bell making it to the final four. I am looking for the 19 team, the 5 team, the 9, and the 48 to be eliminated in the round of 8. So, final round, the last race at Phoenix, and I do have my champion as William Byron. I know that is maybe a bit of a gamble since Penske has performed quite well at Phoenix, and the JGR cars have also shown speed in Phoenix as well, but I am looking for the 24 team to get it done. I think Hendrick likely puts all their resources into that 24 car this year, and I think the 24 and William Byron is going to be the champion. So yeah, that's my playoff prediction this year. What do you guys think? And thanks for watching. See you next time.